Anybody can do this. Other hand, thumb, stick into your ear. You put that area on the down to start. You're already rolling back and hold. Then you're creating more straight line. Okay, friends, let's talk about headstand. First, separate the headstand. Where should we put our head down? A lot of people say you need to put your head of crown down. But how to find the head of crown? Rule of the thumb, you bring bottom of the hand on the eyebrow and then middle finger touching. The other hand, thumb, stick into your ear, and then when cover, both middle fingers touching, that is your head of crown. Yes and no. Everybody has a different head shape, so it's kind of tricky. So you need to find those flat area for your head shape. But if you put that area, say you found the head of crown, if you put that area on the down to start, let me show you what's going to happen. If you put the head of crown down here and grab it, when you walk forward, you're already rolling back. So when you do that, you're going to most likely roll, right? So this is the tip number one. Start from your hairline. Start from here. So when you're walking your feet towards your face, you're rolling naturally, and then you will arrive around the area head of crown. So let's start. That's the tip number one. Tip number two, your grip, right? Your fingers interlaced out, your choice. I will do this. So I will interlace my hands and bring it behind my head. And the key, your elbows are wide, then it's really, really hard. Squeeze it. That's how you engage. Squeeze your elbows in, so you're squeezing your head with your forearms and push it away. Did you see my shoulders? I'm going to push the ground away. Yeah? That's tip number two. Number three, your hamstring. If you cannot walk your toes towards your face, this one, none of them matters. You first need to work on hamstring. So let's start. Bring your hairline down. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows in. Lift your hips up. Now, gaze. If you are looking too close or too far, it's hard. Set the gaze around middle point here and just stare it there. Don't let go of the gaze. Now walk your toes forward. Tip number four, your hips are slightly behind your head. So your toes are almost floating. See? Almost floating without effort. You can bring your heels towards the butts. Now, another thing, you need to bring your heels towards your butts, knees open towards the ceiling. That's how you open your hip flexor. Now slowly lift your toes up to the sky, squeeze your inner thighs, engage your glutes, and hold. And send your toes behind more than you think. And slowly bring it down. Whew. A lot of people get scared and then ended up your body is tilted forward. And that's how you have to really working hard to hold this pose. If you bring your toes more further behind you, then you think your body is more likely straight. That's another tip. I struggled for a long time with the supported headstand. Somehow it was so hard to find the balance. So I worked on tripod headstand first. It was easier for me. Everybody has a different preference. So I will show you the tripod headstand. Because we have support, triangle lines, it's slightly easier to balance if you're scared of falling like me. Starting from here, your hands coming right around the knees and elbows in. So you're making chaturanga arms. Now, you're bringing your hairline down here, same thing. Now tuck your toes, lift your hips. Now let's walk forward. Now elbows in. So now as you can see, your elbows are making 90-degree, head of crown is touching. Now, you're more easily lift your toes up. Now it's same. Bring your heels towards the butts, looking at the one point, don't look around. Knees pointing towards the sky. Your hip flexors fully open. Then lift your toes up. Then you're creating more straight line. Squeeze your butt, thighs close, point your toes. Now when you're coming back, also with the control, slowly come back down. You can work on both variations. If you still somehow cannot get off, you can at least work on your shoulders, right? So let me show you. This is really great drill to work on your shoulder strength. Furthermore, our forearm stand, which is pincha Virasana, is a great way to open your shoulder, and also it makes everybody get onto upside down. Everybody, anybody can do this. Bring the bottom one, the totally setting, a little bit away from the wall, and then top block, stack on top, flat side. So as you can see, there's gap here. Now I'm going to grab the block instead of my head. And the key here, I would put my shoulder on the top block. Let me show you. So head down, shoulders touching. Now grabbing the block, forearms down. Lift. Now walk your toes closer. As you can see, my top block is pushing my shoulders away to open up. Now lift your right leg, tiny hops. Lift. And because your shoulder is pushing forward by the block, you can come onto a headstand. Anybody can literally do that. Now squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your hips, legs together. Here, you can work on your forearm stand drills, your shoulder drills. First, if you're scared, bring your feet close to the wall. Now, lift your head off the ground and down. Lift your head and down. Lift and down. And you can do that now away from the wall. Lift, 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 and down. I hope you can see. Lift, 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 and down. And squeeze your hips, send your toes slightly back, open up your hip flexor, and slowly, with the control, bring it down. These two blocks, this drill really helped me when I was building up my shoulder strength for forearm stand. Let's wrap up. First, start from hairline so you can, when you are walking forward, your head or crown is on the mat when you are ready to lift your legs up. Tip number 2, you have to lift your elbows up so you can open up shoulder. Rule number 3, hamstring. You need to have an open hamstring. Otherwise, none of them matter. Work on your hamstring first so you can walk your toes closer to your face possible. Rule number 4, before you're lifting your toes up, you have to slightly send your hips further back. Rule number 5, your hip flexor needs to be open. If you're scared, your body shape ended up this, not this. So start from bending your knees up to the sky, then extend your legs up. So you're opening your hip flexor. That way you can create more straight line. Hope this was helpful. I have an online program working on all the inversions. I put the link underneath this video. If you're interested, go check it out. Thank you so much.